Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today, I'm here to bring all of you the weekly anime review of Dragon Ball Super. So this is quite the treat to wake up in the morning to watch. I actually watched this first before I watched Boku no Hero Academia because I was incredibly excited to see the continuation of this arc and to see what is more in store for us for this arc. I mean, I want to know more about Goku Black, I want to know his origin, I want to know his power level. I was just very curious. I was really itching to, find out more. And so, I was not disappointed with this episode. Now, I know already, just right off the bat, many might think this episode could have been a little bit slow, which, in Toei standards, it was. But I believe I like the way this is being built up. I actually like the atmosphere this arc is giving off, and also I like how the tone of it is completely different, which I've already talked about in the past, of how the first episode of this arc, when we got to see the future, Trunks' future, how it was completely dark, it was brutal, how people are dying left and right. I love the way the arc started off, and this episode kind of captures more of that tone, with a little bit of comedy here and there, which, once again, I gotta mention, I know, Dragon Ball Super is like a cross between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It kind of adds more comedy from the original Dragon Ball, which I'm fine with here and there, but as I've already expressed, already in the last episode of review, I really do wish that we would get more of a serious atmosphere besides just comedy here and there, but I guess I'll have to live with it. It's just, comedy's subjective, it just depends to taste, but I just really wish we would keep that serious tone going on, especially when it comes to Goku Black. But for the most part, though, the episode was well done and greatly executed in standards of Toei animation, and when it came to the execution of the way that, the episode was structured, I felt it was well done. I mean, we get to see how strong Trunks is, we get to see Goku and Trunks have a sparring match, we get to see how the entire discussion of how Bulma is probably going to be able to fix the time machine to where, they could stop Goku Black, it was brought up, and we get to see where Bulma is going to be working on how to, get more fuel for the time machine, where Trunks can go back to the future, and then also we get some hints about how, Goku Black appeared. Apparently, he appeared in Trunks' timeline and said he was Son Goku. So, any of you that believe that, Goku Black was Goten for some reason, okay, I gotta talk about this. For some reason, I've been getting a lot of fucking comments, all over social media. On YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and I don't know where this fucking started. I have no fucking idea where the hell this started, but I gotta just talk about it right here and right now, okay? Some are apparently saying that Goku Black is Goten, and I'm thinking what? What the fuck? No. Fuck no. No. Seriously, no. Goku died in Trunks' future, okay? Well, he's dead as fuck. He was dead as fuck before Gohan ever even, got to meet the androids, okay? Or anyone got to meet the androids. Goku was dead as fuck in that timeline. And judging by the age of Goten in our timeline, and then how old Gohan was when Goten was introduced, it doesn't make any sense if Chi-Chi had Goten. It doesn't, okay? It fucking doesn't, because think about this for a second. In the future present timeline, okay, of the history of Trunks, we saw Gohan as an adult. We saw him older when he died in the movie. If Gohan had a brother, okay, if Goten was born, it would have been mentioned, okay? And it wasn't. It was not fucking mentioned whatsoever. And Gohan, at that time in the history of Trunks, was around the age that we get to see adult Gohan, or even actually older than the Gohan we see in the Buu Saga. And Goten wasn't around at all, okay? So, there's just no fucking way, no logical conclusion how Goku Black is Goten. So I don't know who the fuck started this. I have no fucking idea. But I'm just gonna say right now, no. Fuck no. Fuck that. No. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so, got that out of my system. I'm sorry. I just saw way too much. I had to express my thoughts on that. Now, you can believe it if you want. I'm not gonna put you down if you believe it, but fuck that. No, I don't believe it. Fuck that. Okay, so yeah, anyways, this episode of Dragon Ball Super, though, Goku Black appears at the end, and he goes through the timeline, and he manages to actually appear in our present time, and he seems to have some form of ring that can protect, like, Tom or something. So I'm kind of interested in what that really means. Like, how does that, you know, relate to the plot and all that and with his character? So a lot of questions I have about that. But yeah, overall, we didn't find out much about Goku Black, but we did get a lot of setup. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.